Yeah, that's intro guy is Santa Claus behind me. And yes, he has a Yule log. Skip it up and that up. So we know that Halo Infinite, which was originally supposed to be an Xbox Series launch title, like we were supposed to be playing it right now, has been delayed. And there's been trouble in paradise. There's jobs that have been exchanged. People left, people came. It's been interesting, to say the least. And personally, like I said, when they first revealed gameplay footage of Halo Infinite, yeah, it didn't look what you would expect it to look like on a super powerful next-gen console like the Series X. I also thought it looked fun, though. But needless to say, obviously it's not a launch title. It was delayed, and now it is delayed until fall of 2021, basically a whole year after it was supposed to be released. And yesterday, there were some murmurs that came up that people were speculating due to a job posting that maybe the Xbox One version was canceled. I'm going to read this to you from GamingBolt.com, and then I'll let you know why that's probably inaccurate. And the key word there is probably. I'll talk about that after I cite these articles. Halo Infinite UI art lead Chad Marshak at 343 Industries LinkedIn profile mentions that he is currently at work on the first-person shooter. Though interestingly enough, his profile only mentions the Xbox Series X/S and PC as the game's platforms, with an Xbox One version missing. That does not have to mean anything, of course, and may as well just be a mistake, but with Microsoft having allowed 343 Industries another year of development, it's possible that the plans have internally changed in that time. Now, this is not the first time we heard about the Xbox One version of Halo Infinite possibly being canceled. There were rumors back in late August of 2020 saying the same thing, and then 343 came out and said, no, that's not true, that's not true. So, you know the thing about a rumor persisting. If a rumor persists, there's probably some truth to it. Well, anyway, someone from 343 came out and said, it's not true. I'll read that to you, and I'll still explain why I think that might be a pile of crap. Now, John Junizek, I think I said that right, who is the community manager over at 343 Industries, was asked if Halo Infinite for the Xbox One had been canceled. And this is what he had to say. Nope. Please let me enjoy the holidays. Please let me enjoy the holidays. He's just like, get the hell away from me. Get away. Leave me alone. Please let me enjoy the holidays. I don't know. I found that really funny when I read it before. Like, he's just like, stay the hell away from me. Now, look, we've had plenty of other things promised. Like, for example, Cyberpunk 2077. Remember that CD Projekt Red came out on Twitter and said this game will not be delayed again, and it was delayed again, and I believe it was delayed another time after that. So I don't take these words as Bible, because a lot of times they're probably like, look, if there is that chance that it is canceled for the Xbox One, there was probably an internal memo saying, don't say a goddamn thing about it. Don't say a thing about it. We're going into the holiday break. We don't want this drama right now. We don't want all this right now. We don't want people losing their minds. Just leave it be. Say the game's still coming out. Now, it could very well still be coming out for the Xbox One, but you have to realize it's going to be a year after the launch, basically, of the Series X that we see Halo Infinite. And so I think that what Microsoft's doing is like, all right, let's keep the Xbox One version of the game on the back burner in case we don't get the install base we want for the Series X and S. Then we'll continue to make it for the previous generation console. If we start to see our install base increase enough where we could definitely make a huge profit, if we sell enough Series X's and Series S's where there's no risk not making it for the Xbox One, I think they'll drop it. I think that's why we're seeing the rumors right now. Because the Xbox One will almost be a decade. It'll be 8 years old around the time when Halo Infinite is released late next year. It'll be 8 years old. And like I've said a billion times before, that console and the base PS4 were underpowered when they first came out in 2013. It'll be 2021. How are you going to get a buttery smooth open world game like Halo Infinite to run at 60 FPS on the base Xbox One, unless you have it run at like 360? Maybe they're going to do that. They'll have it run at like 360p. But it's not just about the GPU. It's also about the very anemic CPU, the Jaguar cores in there. How are you going to stream all those assets? Look at Cyberpunk 2077. They improved it, but it now has double the frame rate on the base Xbox One of 20 FPS in places. It went from 10 to 20. Yes, that's double the performance, but it's still crappy. Like, yay, double the performance. So the game is still almost not playable at 20 FPS, where it was pretty much unplayable. At 10 frames per second is not acceptable. So I think there's that chance that 343 may cancel it if they feel that there's enough of install base of the current gen consoles and they just don't see the game running properly on the Xbox One, and they know they can make money on the Series X, S, and PC, that they don't need to make it for the Xbox One and have the Xbox One hold them back. Goodbye. I just sounded like AOL right there, and I didn't mean to. Have a good one. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a ReviewTech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.